What's up, YouTube? Austin coming at you with Vaporleaf.com. Today we're going to be talking about the SMY 60 Mini TC. Quite a mouthful, right? Kind of a nice little device. It's got this nice carbon fiber backing to it. I'll show you all that once we get down into it. Like SMY is really good at, it's a very in-depth device. There's a lot you can do with this thing. The menu is very cohesive. Well, I shouldn't say very cohesive. It's very, very in-depth. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this guy. It's got a full-color screen, nice and tiny. Takes a single 18650 battery. So let's go ahead and dive down in, see what you get in the box, and see how you use this device. Let's go ahead and dive down. Alright, here we are down in close with the SMY 60 TC Mini. I think I got that a little messed up on the first time. So let's go ahead and open up the box. You're going to get a QC card in there, your user's manual, the device itself, a polishing cloth, which is as the norm with SMY, and then a pretty short cable. It's a kind of a neat cable. It's using that flat cabling. But it is quite the short cable, so you might want to use one of your own, but this one will definitely work, and it feels like it should hold up decently over time as well. So getting into the device here, right now it's off. 5 clicks to turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No atomizer detected. Oh, really? It do not have anything on top of there, so it's not detecting an atomizer. Let me go ahead and throw an atomizer on there real quick, because I want to show you something. If you notice right up here, that's your resistance. So I'm going to screw this on. It's not going to say anything. So with this device, you actually have to hit the fire button to have it read. So I'm going to go ahead and click the fire button. It detects at 0.21, and now everything fills in correctly. So you can see when I hit the fire button, it turns red and actually starts pulling up a time counter there at the bottom. I am only hitting this at 38 watts, but hit the fire button. So fire, turns red, and starts counting. Alright, so talked about that real quick. Okay, so in the wattage mode, we're going to be able to go up to 60 watts. Let's see here. There we go, zero out the atomizer there. I'll be able to get all the way up to 60 watts there. Just because of the battery life and the resistance, it wasn't letting me get all the way up there, so I just needed to hit the fire button to zero out that resistance real quick, and I was able to achieve the full 60 watts there. Heading downwards, I believe 5 watts? Nope, 3 watts is the minimum wattage that this guy will fire. Now, granted, that is going to be due to the resistance of, dependent on the resistance of your device as well, though I don't know many people who want to vape at 3 watts. Another cool thing, we've seen this on some of the other SMYs, is it has this little tachometer looking thing there. So when I hit the up button, it goes up with it, and vice versa goes down. Like I said in the other video, I do like that. It is kind of gimmicky though, but it does kind of give you 2 points of reference as to what your wattage is at, so you can just take a quick look and have a guess as where it's at, as well as your full on right there. So 15 watts is right on the line. 14, you can tell that the dial there isn't super accurate as far as if that was covered up. You'd kind of be like, well, I think that's 15, but that may be 15 too. I'm not 100% sure. So I mean, it makes the adjustments fairly easy, but if you didn't have that there, it would be much more difficult. Now to get into the menu. So it's 3 clicks to get into the menu. But I'm just going to walk you over this real quickly. This first one is going to be your power off. Now, at first I thought it was kind of silly. It's like, well, just give the button 5 clicks and it'll turn itself off. Well, as it happens, that's exactly the number of clicks that you need to do to turn it off. So 1, 2, 3 gets to that one. 4, yes. 5. So 5 clicks and it turns it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do that really quickly again just to show you that you don't need to go slow on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, power off. So at first I was like, well, that's silly. Why would they put that menu down in there? But 5 clicks gets right to that. So honestly, I don't know if they really should have made it a menu option or not, but That's what it is. So, alright, have the power off. The second one is going to be lock. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. What am I doing here? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Go over, hit the down button to move to your right. Click on that, and do you want to lock? Yes. So now the device is locked. I'm not able to unlock it, but if I press and hold both the up and down, it'll unlock. Once again, frankly, I think they should have just had it where you can press and hold those and it'll lock it and it'll unlock it. And it will. So why put a menu in there? Not that I'm complaining about it, I think they were just trying to fill space right there. I just thought it was a little bit silly that they did that. Getting back into the menu there, 1, 2, 3. Now we're getting into the guts of it. We'll go to the little cog there, click on that. And we're going to have work mode. So right now it's in P, which is power. If I click that button, now it's in TF, which is going to be temperature Fahrenheit, but it brought me all the way down to the exit. If I hit the bottom button, it'll go back up there. I can hit it again. Now it's in TC, temperature Celsius. Go back up there, hit it one more time, and it's back into power mode there. Now I'm going to go up to the time settings, and this is where we can do the overtime protection. Click on that. 10 seconds is the top for overtime protection, so the longest drag that you'll be able to take off of this is a 10-second drag before it cuts you off. The LCD has a 3-minute auto off. Now this is one thing that I really like that they changed. You can now set the auto shutdown and the screen timeout separately. It used to be that your screen timeout was your auto shutdown. So I have it set at auto shutdown never, and the LCD I have to go off after 3 minutes. I believe we can drop that down to even a couple seconds. Yes, 5 seconds. So I'll go ahead and leave it up at like 30 seconds there. Click, exit. Alright, so we just got through time settings there. Mode, you can do manual or automatic. Automatic is you hit the button and you just click the button and it will vape for the entire time that you have the overtime set off for. So I have it set at 10 seconds right now. If I just clicked the button, it would fire for the 10 seconds and then stop. Frankly, I don't. I think that that's a very interesting thing. I think if you're kind of like a gamer or something, you don't like to hold the button down, that could be very beneficial. Personally, I don't see much use in it, but it can definitely have a bunch of use to it. So we'll go ahead and change that back to manual, pardon me. Date and time, pretty self-explanatory. Just whenever you want to adjust one of them, click the fire button, it'll turn red. You'll be able to do your adjustments. Click the fire button again, it'll turn blue. Go ahead and go down to exit there. We have a puff info, total puffs, total time, and you can reset that. And then the final thing, you can turn it onto a stealth mode, so while you're vaping normally the screen will be blank, and being a full color screen, I'm assuming that it does take a little bit of battery power to power that guy. So if you're having issues with battery life on that, you might want to turn the stealth on. Go ahead and exit real quick. Last thing, to get into the menu, once again to get into the menu, we're going to go to that question mark, 1, 2, 3. And then we will go over to that. And this is basically just walking you through everything. It's telling you the product, the version number, the serial number, copyright. Hit the fire button again, goes to page 2. Shows you all the input and output parameters. The third page is going to show you the notations for everything, the TF, TCP, stealth, yes and no, everything like that. Fourth page is going to start getting into the protection. So you'll see low power, you'll see overtime protection, low resistance, atomizer shorted, and high temperature, and no atomizer. And that's going to be all 6 pages, and then we'll get out of that. And there we go. So just to walk you through the body real quick, you have your fire button and your 2 directional buttons. You have a charge port with a little bit of venting there. You have your full color screen, and then on the back you have a nice carbon fiber finish. We do have these in stainless steel as well, and then the carbon fiber I believe we have in black and red, which is this guy, and then black and blue as well, which those red hairs would be replaced, or red fibers I should say, would be replaced with blue fibers. So let's go ahead and jump back up and finish this guy up. Alright, so that's the SMY 60 TC Mini. That's one hell of a mouthful, guys. And so, yeah, like I said, it's got a lot of stuff to it. For me, it's got quite a few features that I find personally gimmicky, but a lot of people out there really like those features. The automatic mode. A lot of people do not like holding down a button for the entire time of their puff. They'd rather just click it, take a drag, and you can set that. I mean, you don't need to leave it at that 10 seconds. Most people take a 3 to 4 second drag. There are definitely people who take longer drags. There's people who need more than 10 seconds even. But most people are right in between that like 3 to 4 second drag area for sub tanks and stuff like that. And so this gives you the ability to kind of dial that in, so you can just click the button, take your drag, go for it. You can do temperature control in Fahrenheit, temperature control in Celsius. I like the color screen. It shows you the amperage on the screen. It shows you the wattage, has the tachometer. It's just a very fun device to look at. People seeing it, you know, it has that wow factor too of walking down the street. There aren't many vapes out there that utilize a full color screen, especially not one for this price point and with this many features on it. So great device, good price, guys. Yeah, so that's the SMY 60 TC Mini. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, make sure to like it, and as always, make sure to subscribe to get all the latest and greatest videos. You guys have a great day. Bye now.